We need as well to create more competitions for women. We are planning a Club World Cup for women, but we need to have more local competitions. We need to have more continental competitions, international competitions, because when you see some of these beautiful stories which were written at this World Cup, speaking about Jamaica, I could speak about Nigeria, I could speak about Panama and others, Colombia, of course, they have, if at all, very small leagues at national level. Now we can say, well, some of the big players, they will end up playing in whatever, Chelsea or Arsenal or Real Madrid or Barcelona or Wolfsburg or one of these teams in Europe, fine. But what happens to all the others? And what happens to the future? They cannot all go to play in a few clubs in Europe or in the United States maybe as well. We need to create the conditions in the next 4 years for them to be able to play at professional level at home. And this is the biggest challenge we have to take on board. And for this we need, of course, everyone. We need the UN agencies who have been very, very helpful to us in this World Cup, participating with us. We need the governments, we need the institutions to create dedicated spaces for women and for women's sport and women's football in particular, of course. We need the partners, the sponsors, to pay a fair price. We need the media. There are many journalists here as well to play their role, to push back home as well, because it cannot be possible that there were, 39 Italian journalists in Qatar where Italy did not qualify and 0 in New Zealand and Australia where Italy qualified. It cannot be that there were over 30 Danish or Swiss journalists in Qatar and less than 10, even less than 5 here in Australia and New Zealand. We have to start treating men and women, or women and men, in the same way. And I say to all the women, and you know I have 4 daughters, so I have a few at home. I say to all the women that you have the power to change. Pick the right battles, pick the right fights. You have the power to change. You have the power to convince us men what we have to do and what we don't have to do. You do it, just do it. With me, with FIFA, you will find open doors. Just push the doors. They are open. And do it also at national level, in every country, at continental level, in every confederation. Just keep pushing, keep the momentum, keep dreaming, and let's really go for a full equality, not just equal pay in the World Cup, which is the slogan that comes up every now and then. Equal pay in the World Cup, we are going in that direction already. But that would not solve anything. It might be a symbol, but it will not solve anything, because it's 1 month every 4 years, and it's a few players out of the thousands and thousands of players. We need to keep the momentum, we need to push it, we need to go for equality, but we have to do it for real. And you, here in this room, all the women in this room, you have the power to do it. So believe in it. Thank you very much.
Ya que nos encontraste, no olvides suscribirte a nuestra página para conocer todos los detalles de la Copa Mundial Femenina de la FIFA 2023. Reviviremos las mejores jugadas y tenemos los resúmenes más completos de todos los partidos. Te esperamos.